Meow, friends. Brace yourselves for the geopolitical bromance of the century. Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un have just taken their relationship to the next level with a military assistance pact that's got the world's superpowers clutching their pearls. On November 20th, 2024, these two peas in a despotic pod signed a comprehensive strategic partnership in Pyongyang. It's not just any old agreement, oh no, it's a use all available means kind of deal, which in diplomatic speak is basically code for we pinky promise to help each other out if things go south and maybe share our favourite gulag recipes. Putin, ever the smooth talker, called it a breakthrough agreement while Kim dubbed it a watershed moment. I'm not sure Kim knows what watershed means, but when you're a supreme leader, you can redefine words as you please. It's like the world's most intimidating playground duo has just formed. Putin's the bully who takes your lunch money, and Kim's the kid who threatens to nuke the sandbox if he doesn't get to be team captain. This perfect partnership didn't come out of nowhere, my friends. Back in August, North Korea was playing Santa Claus, delivering over 1 million rounds of artillery shells to Russia, because nothing says Merry Christmas quite like enough ammo to level a small country. And just yesterday, the US decided to join the party, authorizing Ukraine to use long-range missiles against Russian and North Korean forces. It's like they're playing a game of Risk, but Putin keeps adding more pieces to the board. Meow, let's talk about boots on the ground. Reports suggest up to 12,000 North Korean troops are already in Russia, particularly in the Kursk region. That's a lot of kimchi to ship to the front lines, folks. I can just imagine the cultural exchange program. Today, we'll learn how to say, "Where's the nearest gulag?" in Korean and Russian. The Friedrich Naumann Foundation estimates North Korea's arms deliveries to Russia are worth up to $5.5 billion. That's a lot of cash, my friends. Kim's probably already planning his next luxury ski resort, complete with a nuclear-themed water park. Come ride the missile crisis water slide. It's a real blast. Speaking of blasts from the past, this whole shebang is giving off strong Cold War vibes. But really, it's more like a reboot. Cold War 2. Electric Boogaloo, meow with 100% more Kim Jong-un. It's like we're living in a geopolitical version of Mean Girls, where Putin and Kim are trying to make fetch happen. But instead of fetch, it's global domination. But let's not forget the real victims here. South Korea and Japan. They're probably stress-eating kimchi and sushi as we speak. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol stated that this pact directly violates UN Security Council resolutions. The UN is doing what it does best, writing strongly worded letters and hoping really hard that everyone will just get along. Dear Mr. Putin and Mr. Kim, please play nice. XOXO, the United Nations. With this new bestie backing him up, Kim might feel emboldened to poke the bear, or in this case, the eagle. US forces in South Korea are probably updating their In Case of Crazy Dictator handbook as we speak. I can see it, meow. The first annual totalitarian games. Events include synchronized saber rattling, nuclear button measuring, and everyone's favorite, democratic election dodgeball. And let's not forget the potential for groundbreaking technological exchanges between these two powerhouses of progress. Imagine the tech support calls. Hello, Russian IT. Our nukes are running on Windows 95 and keep getting the blue screen of death. Can you send a guy over? In other news, North Korean fashion designers are working overtime to create a line of designer tracksuits for their new BFFs in Moscow. Because nothing says, we're totally not isolated, like matching outfits. Of course, this dynamic duo is facing some party poopers in the form of international sanctions. But who needs the global economy when you've got each other, right? It's like they're trying to create their own little Mean Girls clique. But instead of wearing pink on Wednesdays, they're wearing military fatigues and scowling at satellite images. If you're enjoying this geopolitical roller coaster, smash that like button harder than Putin smashes international law. And remember, in the world of international relations, it's not about who you know, it's about who you can convince to join your axis of not so evil. That's all for meow, my friends. Keep your eyes peeled for the next episode of As the World Burns, where we'll probably be covering the fallout. Hopefully, not the nuclear kind. I'm Ron de Parmesan reporting for News Cats, reminding you that in the game of global politics, sometimes the biggest cats have the sharpest claws.